Yo, it's your boy Joe, and come to tell you to watch this video. So we were back after a little break for about 3 days, just because there was a lot of news, and I felt like taking a little break. So now we're back, and it is the Chuseok holiday. I'm probably not saying that right since I don't know the Korean language, but it's basically the Korean Thanksgiving type of thing. It's kind of like that. It's a Korean holiday. That happens every year, and pretty much there's certain stuff that happens with it, and it's mostly just there. We don't celebrate, obviously, at least where I live. But of course, every single year you usually have some idols dressing up in kind of traditional Korean attire or something like that, and it's hanbok, or giving their greetings to people and wishing them a happy Chuseok. So we have some of those first, and let's get into those. So here's BTS on the V-Live thing, wishing their fans a happy Chuseok. Then we have Gfriend, although I have to let it load a little bit since this site is bad at loading, but let's see. And so that's them. Gfriend, also they're wishing fans a happy Chuseok, but also they are in the traditional wear. Then we've got Cosmic Girls. The unfortunate thing about using this technology is that it's not a great tablet. It takes a long time to load, and every time you switch to a new thing, it has to load it all over again. So it's not nice. Just give me a second. Oh, we'll get back to that. Let's get into some more stuff while that's loading, because that is taking way too long, and we have a bunch of other stuff to talk about. So some comebacks to talk about. Blackpink just debuted not too long ago and have been pretty much the biggest girl group of the year in a lot of people's minds. They are getting ready for a comeback, as well as a group that was from the first generation of K-pop artists. They're also they're not just having a comeback, but they're literally having a comeback. Like, they didn't have a new song for like 10 years or something, and that is Sechskies. So they are also going to be coming back soon, and so they are filming the MVs pretty much like right now, probably, in this Jurassic holiday. So they'll probably have to not celebrate some, but still, I mean, you want to get your songs out there and stuff. So we have that. So let's look at Red Velvet, if we've got this ready. Red Velvet also has of course, we covered Red Velvet's comeback. They were kind of the first K-pop group that we covered, if I remember correctly. So here's them and their hanbok, of course. Joy. Don't like ads. Don't worry. I hate ads too. They would take it away. So Joy, and then Yeri, and then Solgi, Irene, and then Wendy right here. So starting from the other side is Joy. So anyway, there's them. And then let's see if we will have to you know what, here goes. So here is some of the members from Cosmic Girls. I don't think I've covered them before, if I remember correctly, but they also had a comeback recently. It was just before I started making videos on K-pop news. So there's some of those members also in Hanbok. There we go. And then there is really focus. I don't know if I've turned the brightness down or not. But basically, that's like all the members. They're one of the biggest. They probably are the biggest group right now. I think they're tied with 17 actually. I think they both have 13 members. So yeah, it's a lot of members. You can see that they're all kind of traditional, but it isn't just like white or something. They can be red and stuff too. And there they are again. So that's all of that. That took a while. And yeah, I mean, I wish the pages worked better than that. But anyway, there's some more stuff that we could show, but we're not going to show since it'll take tablet and I don't want to use it anymore today. So we're not going to do that. We have some more news. We had Diaz come back. They came back. Of course, I can't play the songs for, I mean, you could say copyright reasons, but just I'm too lazy to bring it up. I mean, you know what? I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up because I'm nice. But we'll have to listen to it later. Just search. Okay, so we'll come back to that. But of course, they had a lot of teaser images, and they apparently their comeback was supposed to be Harry Potter themed. But if you watch the MV, you can go watch. It's called Mr. Potter Dia or Dia, D-I-A. It's not necessarily like it has some similarities, but it's not necessarily Harry Potter themed really. But I mean, the song's cool. I like it. They also released another song that was more kind of for their friends and stuff, so that was cool. The thing that wasn't cool was that I mentioned earlier. I don't know if you caught it, but with BTS's Chuseok greetings. They did that on something that is called the V app, and it's basically an app where you can have basically all these idols can get on it and basically kind of just show whatever they want. Like anybody that's an idol can get it and then use it to show whatever they want to do. If it's just riding in a car or eating some ice cream randomly or something, whatever they want to do. But sometimes they use it for like showcases or stuff for their new albums, and they also use it for their songs. So that's where the problem came up, is that their MVs and their teasers were on there like days before they were on the YouTube channel, which is kind of stupid since most people want it on the YouTube channel. So now the MV is on YouTube, but before today, I didn't see it before today. It's bringing up a lot of other stuff. Let me try to make it more obvious. It's only bringing up. Here we go. I think we found it. Nope, we didn't. I mean, we kind of found it, but it's not the official. Here we go, I think. You can see how good I am at this. This is my new job. Just great at it. So there you go. That's their comeback. I like it. It's not amazing, but it does grow on you like most K-pop songs, which is why I like it so much that I can just listen to pretty much everything and like it. There's some stuff like the ballads that sometimes, if they're too I feel they're too slow or something, then I won't like them as much. And some of the songs of the next group I don't like as much either, and that is Mamamoo. So Mamamoo recently come out with some subunit songs, but now they seem to have come back and probably an album with the whole group. But first they have a pre-release single, and that is New York, and so they released a MV teaser for that, and it looks pretty much, kind of regular. One of the members, Solar, has cut her hair shorter, which is something that I say only 10% of of girls can make that at a certain length of hair look right. And at first I was like, it doesn't look that bad. In the MV, it doesn't it doesn't look as good. Let's just say that. But still, even though I'm not a huge fan of most of their songs, I'll still listen to it. So that is coming sometime soon. I think it's the 21st of September, so get ready for that. And then we have some sad news, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what kind of person you are. And that is that EXID's Hani or EXID's Hani and JYGA's Junsu have broken up after being in a relationship for like not a year but a good while, and it was a relationship that most people thought was kind of gonna be for a good while, at least, since Hani had said that he was somebody that she looked up to or something like that. And so it was like, boy, they actually got together. So it seemed like something really cool, but now they're just broken up. So guess not. But anyway, yeah, that's too bad. Next we have Secret's Jieun, who of course we talked about a bit before, for her new song Bobby Doll, not Barbie Doll, Bobby Doll. And we got the MV trailer for it. It looks creepy. There's like this weird dude in it that you only see him for like a second here and a second there, and it's 4 seconds of total. And so you mostly see other stuff. But at first I was like, wait a minute, was that even in it? And then they show him again. I'm like, okay, it is. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested now to see what'll happen with that. So next we have some kind of good news. And Hani is not only leaving her relationship, but she's also leaving a show that she hosted along with Heechul, a Super Junior member, because they were filling in for Jung Hyung Don. I'm not sure if I said that right, but anyway, he was one of the people, or the main two hosts with him and Def Con on the very popular show Weekly Idol, where every single week they have a different idol group on, and they do all types of stuff, and everybody loves it. But Jung Hyung Don had gotten hurt or sickly or whatever, and he couldn't be on the show for pretty much a whole year, and so Heechul and Hani had been kind of filling in that place together as the other hosts on the show for a while, and so they will be leaving and he will be coming back. So that'll be cool to finally have him back, and we're very happy that he's feeling a lot better now. Next we have B2B, not Btob. BTOB. It's hard. Anyway, they have a subunit that's going to debut with a digital single on September 19, and the subunit is called B2B Blue, and it will consist of the members Yunkwang, Changsub, Hyunsik, and Sungjae. So be excited for that, unless you're like me and you don't really like their songs. Sorry B2B. I gave you a chance, but I can't remember what their songs sound like, and I'm sure I've listened to 2 of their songs, and I probably couldn't differentiate which one was which. I'm sorry. Anyway, the song is called Stand By My Side, so there you go. There's some more information on that. Then there's some more kind of bad news, and that is that apparently Korea has had its biggest earthquake in recorded history. It was a 5.8 magnitude earthquake, and it was a few days ago that they had it. As far as I know, nobody was killed in the earthquake, but some were injured, and there, of course, there was probably damage and stuff. So we hope that they're okay and they're able to fix stuff and make it better, and hopefully, you know, I'm guessing get some earthquake security and stuff, so they will be ready for maybe more earthquakes. I don't know how earthquakes work, but you know, I don't know if this is the biggest one that's now. Maybe we'll get more. Who knows? And next, A-Pink has released their track list. So let me get back on my trusty tablet that's so helpful. So yes, and we will. I will show you the track list if I can find it really fast. There we go. Do not worry, it will just be a second. So anyway, I mean, I'm still probably pretty cringy, but hey, I like talking about this stuff. It's fun, but I'll probably, if I ever get into bigger YouTube, maybe I'll change, try to be like a more YouTuber. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if this is the most interesting thing. I don't know. They say do what you like, so I'm doing what I like. Let's stop there. Okay, so we've got A-Pink's track list. They're coming back on the 26th with their third full album, Pink Revolution. So we've got some, I believe they called them monotone. Monotone images, which are, I'm guessing it just means black and white. So here's some black and white images of the members, as well as the track list. Going a bit too fast. All your favorite members. And here's the track list. Look at it and then I'll read them out. So we have two songs that are in Korean, so I can't tell you what they mean since I don't know Korean. But song number 2 to number 8 is Oh Yes, Boom Pow Love Fairy Drummer Boy, To Us, or To US, I don't know, Ding Dong Catch Me, and then that's all. So there's the track list. It sounds like interesting songs, you know. It's fine, not too, you know, anything. So that's the end for all our K-pop news. So now we will quickly go to comic book and movie news for today. So we have a bit of stuff. And so the first thing we'll talk about is the X-Men Apocalypse mall scene that was cut from the movie has been, I want to say leaked online, because I don't know if it was officially released online, but it's out online and I've seen it. So I'll just say it's leaked for now. I don't know why this scene was cut from the movie. It's better than some scenes in the movie. And they said that it didn't work with the movie, but I felt like I don't really remember, like, at the part where it would be in the movie, I'm not sure, it might have been at like an emotional scene or something. But I'm like, come on, you just leave it in the movie. It's not going to ruin the movie, I don't think. So that's lame. It was very good. It was very good. Also, in other X-Men related news, and with X-Men Apocalypse, at the end of X-Men Apocalypse, you see a little teaser of something, and that's of Mr. Sinister. So we know that he's in the universe, but we don't know where he's going to end up, whether it's in an X-Men movie or maybe the New Mutants movie, I don't know. But now it is confirmed that he will be in the next Wolverine movie, in the last Wolverine movie with Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine. He will most likely be the main villain, but that is not confirmed, so he might not be the main villain, I don't know. But he will be in that movie, so that's really cool, and that will be Mr. Sinister, or Sinister's first movie or live-action, you know, big screen appearance, so hopefully they do him better than Apocalypse. Anyway, our last story is that Jurassic World did good and brought back the Jurassic Park movies, and apparently the Jurassic World movies there will be 3 of them. There will be a trilogy of Jurassic World movies, so there will be, of course, the sequel to Jurassic World, and then another movie as well that is planned. So yeah, I mean, sounds good, cool. I guess, you know. So I'll see you next time. And I missed my mark. Okay, sorry. This just keeping our tacky ways. Let's talk more about Jurassic World. So, some people were saying, you know, all these planned trilogies and sequels and stuff, sometimes they don't work out. So just saying that doesn't really mean anything necessarily. Like Fantastic Four, that got the sequel got a release date. It's probably not happening. So it's kind of up in there exactly what this means, but I think we are going to get 3 movies. I think that the fourth movie in the franchise, Jurassic World, made $1 billion. So obviously they can get money with this. So I think that we are going to get 3 movies. So, you know, I'm excited for it. Cool. And I kind of guessed that already. So there's that. So have an actual goodbye. So I will see you later, and it's go time.